Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Vinny. Now, before I begin, let me just show you the effort that I had to do today to get here to make this video for you guys. Just so you guys know what I had to do. Not that I had to do it, but I did it. This is the aftermath of the snow storm here on the East Coast. I walked all the way over here and I didn't realize how monumental, Herculean of a task this was going to be. This was not easy. My legs are like feeling it walking in the snow because this hike trail is like pretty it's pretty far up the trail here where I usually do these recordings. And look at how much snow there is in here. So yeah, let me put this down again. So I hope you guys appreciate that. Because I'll have to walk back after this. I had fun in the process though. I fell a few times because sometimes when you're walking on like a lot of snow like this, it's kind of hard to tell what's underneath it. And in these trails, there's a lot of rocks and stuff. So sometimes I would hit a rock and then lose my balance and fall. But it's okay because there's no, you don't get hurt falling on lots of snow like this. I actually had fun in the process. I left my mark. There hasn't been a single sow in here. I'm the only one. All I've seen are deer tracks all over the place because they like running around, but no people. I'm the only person. I'm the only crazy person here today. But let's be real. The reason why I'm making this video is because, so many people waste so much time of their lives just scrolling their life away. That's all people do these days. They just scroll, scroll, scroll and keep, feeding their minds with all this useless nonsense and garbage that's everywhere that's not going to do your life any good or any favors. It's not going to help you in any way on your life's journey of growing, developing, experiencing life itself. So don't be like everybody else, especially if you're younger. If you're younger, use your time wisely. I've made multiple videos talking about how important time is in anyone's lives and how powerful of a thing it is, because all that time that goes by, you're never getting that back. That time is gone. Time is like all you have in this life. Time is all you have. So don't waste your time scrolling away, feeding your mind with things that will not help you in your life, that will not do you any favors. If you're young, use your time wisely. Go out, live your life, experience things, meet people, go to places like this. You know why I took all this effort to come here, do this today? Because places like this, they are my temples, they are my churches. This is where I feel the presence of the Creator, Source itself. The stuff that we're connected with all the time and never acknowledge or stop to think for a minute to understand how beautiful of a gift that is. Because it is, whether you know it or not. To be here right now, at this very moment, experiencing all of this. This is a gift. Don't waste your gift. Because that's what most of us do. We live our whole lives wasting the gift that we were given. Not only that, we complain all the way throughout the process. What are you complaining about? Why are you complaining about? You're doing all this stuff to yourself. If things are not going your way right now and you're not happy and you're suffering, you're in pain, you're miserable, all of these things that we all go through and experience at some point throughout our lives, because we all go through that. You're not alone. You're not special in that sense. You think your life is bad? Well, I guarantee you there's a lot of people out there that are in a much tougher spot than you are. So don't complain. Instead, be thankful. Be grateful that you're here, that you're experiencing all this stuff, all these ups and downs, because this is the only thing that allows us to learn, to experience, to know and understand what being grateful about stuff is, to truly understand the meaning of joy, happiness, love, all these things that most people usually chase their whole lives and never get to feel or understand what it is. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time scrolling, especially all this, filler stuff that's out there that's not going to help you. It's not going to do you any favors. It's not going to do you any good. Go out to places like this more often and let it sink in. Let it fill your lungs with fresh air. And then see all the life and all the beauty that's around you. And be grateful for it. Because I know this place, this reality, this world we live in has a lot of problems, has a lot of issues. It's far from perfect. But the reason why it's like that is because we made it that way. Because it could be a lot different than what it is right now. It could be thousands of times better than it is. But because we made it the way it is now, and nobody is willing to put in some sort of effort to make a change, to change themselves, to better themselves, and in the process better everything around them and the things that happen in their own lives. Because until people begin to do that in large scale numbers, right? Nothing is going to change. And I know I've talked, I even made a video about that saying like, you're not here to save the world. Yeah, we're not here to save the world, but we can definitely make it better if we improve ourselves. Just a little. No, not everyone that is here to be a martyr, to be like someone who's going to change it all and make it amazing for everybody and this and that. But there are some that will, It's just the way it's always been. There will always be remarkable individuals throughout certain times and eras, like Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, all these different, personalities and individuals that existed at some point. Or perhaps it's all the same. Who knows? I don't know. It doesn't matter. What matters is these people were real. They existed. They came here. They made a difference. They made people think. They made people question things. They made people see past the illusions. They made people be able to look through the veil and see things as they truly are. And it's not that hard, guys. It's just that most of us, we don't spend time with ourselves. We don't acknowledge our own existence sometimes. We're just here locked into this survival mode, victimhood mentality. Life sucks. I hate my life and all this stuff. And how do you think life is going to treat you as long as you keep telling yourself these things, you're not helping your case. So it's funny, even though there's a lot of snow out here right now, it's not that cold. See, I'm not even wearing my gloves. It's actually it's pretty nice. I like it. You know, the sun is out, the sky is blue. It's fine in my book, like I said before. But there's not gonna be a whole lot of people today that are gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go out to the hiking trail today, walk through the snow. No, that's not gonna happen. You see? But there are always gonna be some of us that are gonna be different and are gonna do different things because it's cool. It feels good. It makes you enjoy and appreciate life more than others. It's so peaceful here. And it's also nice to be able to feel this place all for myself and know that I'm probably one of the only people that's going to be here today. And I'm okay with that. But yeah, my friends, look, you know, yeah, I know I sound like a broken record a lot, but you have to. You have to because people just wasting time all the time. Especially the younger generation, you know, there's all this. Go do some research and see the amount of time that people used to spend on their phone screen, let's say back in 2012 compared to today, especially younger people. Some of the younger folk out there, the teenagers, they're spending like, you know, 4 to 8 hours a day these days on their phones. What are you doing to yourself? Stop. Go live your life. Go out there. Enjoy life. Enjoy everything that is out there. That you're not even acknowledging that is there, that exists. You're young. You have your whole life ahead of you. Live it. Swiping stuff on your screen 24/7, that's not living life. That's being a drone. That's being a slave to this technology that is only there for one reason and one reason only for the most part, which is to distract you from the things that really matter in life. And I've said this before, look, technology is great, but you have to be wise as to how you utilize it and how you make it so it betters your life. That's all I'm saying here. But we can all agree that it's not healthy for someone who's like, 13, 14, 15, 16 years old, whatever, if you're under 20, to be wasting 4, 6, 7 hours a day on your phone. What are you doing? Don't do that to yourself. Wake up. Live your life. Because there's so much out there for you to experience that you can't even dream of. And some of this stuff is probably, or maybe never ever gonna happen to you if you don't go out there yourself and experience it. That's all I'm saying. Don't shoot the messenger. That's all I'm gonna say. And look, I'm gonna leave it at that because this walk that I gotta do now to go back to my vehicle, which is pretty far from where I'm at, it's probably gonna take me a while because walking on the snow like this, it's really not as easy as you may think, especially from someone my age. Yeah, I'm not old. I'm nearing my mid 50s. I don't call that old, but if I was in my 20s, this would probably be a lot easier than it is now that I'm in my 50s. That's all I'm saying. But I hope you guys appreciate that. That's all. So if you like the channel, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe. And if you're young, show this to your friends. Yeah, live your life. Don't waste so much time scrolling away. Cut down the time that you utilize doing those things and use that time for more beautiful, useful things that are gonna make your life more enjoyable. And they're gonna make you feel so much more alive than you are right now. That's all. And with that said, I'm gonna do a 360 here, show you guys a little bit more of what I had to go through. Look at this. This is like it's like a rock wall that's in here, and you can't even see it. It's all covered in snow. See how tall this stuff is? Yeah, I came all the way here to make this video just for you guys. I'll catch you all on the next one. Take care. Be safe. And I love you.